I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he lines up a cross. Terrific header! Maicon. That's been cut out, well played. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making and shoots!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gullit. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's played into the area. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Bale. Out to the right. And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Maicon is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. So, what can they come up with here? And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Davids! He gets big! And that was very necessary. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. In with the challenge. Gullit. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Kaka. Floated through. Oh, he's having a shot! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for the run. It's Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bale, can he get it through? Looking for options for movement.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Shevchenko. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He'll fancy himself from here.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Maicon making good progress on the right-hand side. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking for a runner. Araujo calmly anticipates. Now it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. Ibrahimovic with a beautifully timed run. Maldini. Davids. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substituição.
There's the start of the second half. Pepe. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out for a throw. Maicon cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nedved. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Can he latch on to this? Look at the space here. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Seedorf. That is ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Nedved is in a really good position out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi might just make this. Looking to play him in. They get a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Xavi. Araujo gets it away. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi. Bale going face to face with his great rival.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Maicon. Great defending, strong and determined. Davids has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 11, camisa 18, camisa 10, camisa 9.
And the finish! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Davids! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Maldini plays it all the way forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Bale simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Gullit is behind this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Mbappe! It's a throw-in.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Brazil have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's looking unstoppable. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And time is up. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all...
Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Nedved. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And this is Hullet. And this is Raul. Raul couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's picked... And a chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Back to the keeper it goes.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Can he latch on to this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. And this is Raul. Nice interception, well timed. Schmeichel tries to clear. It's a searching pass. Short changes him with that pass. Maldini. Nesta. Raul. That's Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldo picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that should get the job done. And one more try! Goal! Milan! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Number 10,
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Schmeichel claims it safe hands. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nedved, and this is Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. Maicon. Threads one in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Xavi. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Xavi. Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. And he's onside. Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Hullet. Rooney looking for options for movement. Spread neatly. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Nedved. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Played out to the left flank. Nedved. Cross into the box. Neymar. That's good vision. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! It's in! And they are right back within touch! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 23.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Nedved. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Played into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Raul. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the pass is intercepted. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand. Almost an hour gone. Ferdinand. Now it's Hullet. And smartly reclaimed.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race for them, and the keeper couldn't hold it. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Tries to play it through. Now it's Hullet. Raul. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Hullet is onto this. Nedved. And they've got rid. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Rooney. Number 7,
And he's managed to gift it back.
number 11, Xavi.
And it's
Number
Nedved.
20, Rodri.
Looking to play him in.
Number 4, coming on the field.
Schmeichel
Number
claims
13,
comfortable.
Bale.
Chance here to
Number
counter.
21, Mbappe.
Oh, and they're
Number
quick
10,
to press here, right on top of them.
Number 8, Vieira.
Neymar
Number 2,
tries to pass it through.
Pepe.
Nesta
Substitution.
makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Vitinha has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
That was travelling. Vitinha. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. He's found a way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot! It's there! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now the difference is 3. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bale with the clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nedved demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's very neat. And we're done. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Seedorf. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's just beyond his reach. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Rooney. Yamal looking to play him in. Thuram. So what can they make of this? Tries to pass it through. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. Bale goes steaming forward. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Could move up a gear here. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Bale. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Mbappe. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. That has not gone well. So it is still 0-0. And the pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in. And the finish! Pepe plays it all the way forward.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! No, not the best of headers. And the keeper's given it away. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Rooney. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. And they've got rid. Now it's Yamal. And it's Nedved. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Looking for options, for movement. He is through here. Good chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Thuram. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Drilled in low. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vieira. And here's Bale. Can he get it through? And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Bale. He's got away. And a chance! Messi. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. The ball has bounced loose now. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Messi with the slide tackle there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played into space. No, that pass has been well intercepted. It's Nedved! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Nedved brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedved. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get rid, and it's been given away. He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's come loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Stood up well to him there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pullet. Shot could be on. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved. Looking for the run. That'll be a throw-in.
Teremos uma substituição.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Bale, but he's forced to go back. Oh, good spread. Now this could be a chance. Lovely feet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
He's picked his way through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Mbappe. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Cruyff. Maldini. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's in on goal, and he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Well, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! Pullet gets flagged offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pepe wins the duel this time. Nedved demonstrating his defensive quality there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And here's Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to retrieve it. Half an hour played now. Great vision. Now it's Hullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckenbauer. A heavy challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Ibrahimovic. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely feet. Cruyff. And that's an errant pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Now it's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been
Kaka
indicated.
has created one goal already. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, can he get onto this? Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zanetti. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the
And
pickings
now,
certainly
please
have
turn
been rich in
towards
this
the
first
screen
half.
for a
Yeah, they're
special
ahead, Peter,
presentation
but they can't
featuring
afford
our
to
guest
get too
performance
complacent.
today.
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gullit does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And reclaimed it in a trice. Xavi. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Maldini. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Roberto Baggio. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Tries a measured ball. And here's Mbappe. Gullit. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Caught offside that time. "60 minutes played." Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Kaka. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gullit. Now he's got space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Zanetti. Xavi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. To Bale. Kaká trying to keep this in. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Maldini. Maldini. And he's there to make the challenge. Nesta. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number
Well, that's
23,
good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance
Number
to
7,
get on the turn.
Pepe. Number 18, Xavi.
Raul.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's
Number
caught him there, it's a free
9,
kick.
Rooney.
Oh, this is interesting, he
Number
has already
11,
had his name taken
Neymar.
once.
Number 4, Messi. Number 2, Nesta.
Lahm
Number
has been
21,
sent off, just to
Bale.
confirm that, of course, that
Substitution
was
in
his
progress.
second yellow card. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Threads one in. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ferdinand. Nicely weighted ball. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Pele. That's a cute ball. Ibrahimovic.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Has a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Maldini has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Look at this is Rooney. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
All squaring. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side can get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Played towards the other side. Threads one in. Dembele. Robson. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and
He's given it away! Calafiori. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Pullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Roberto Carlos. Robson. And it's Vieira. And Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's got space here. That ball looks a good one.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Roberto Carlos produces a cross. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mosquera. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pullet. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rice.
Zanetti.
Howson. Rice. Dembele. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Timber. Calafiori. Tonali. Howson.
Zanetti.
And it's Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira.
Vieira really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Vieira tries to pass it through. There's no flag. And the finish! He's gone direct here. Rice.
Zanetti.
Now Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tomori. Hakimi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
A little lost today.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both...
Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Robson. Here's Vieira. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. He's under a lot of pressure there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Saliba. Saliba is there to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. well stopped.
It's run loose here. And they win it back again. Robson. That is good alertness. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Robson. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Cross into the box.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rice. Timber. Tonali. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe. Now it's Tonali. Backward it goes. Knocks it out wide. Calafiori going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Tonali. Now the ball. Terrific header! Caught offside that time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 2, Mosquera. Number 33.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from
Coming
him.
on the field, number 4, Dybala. Number 21. Hazard.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Substitution.
Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well played. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Makaleli. And he's running through. Davids. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 1
And
minute
it's
added
Hazard.
time.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started.
Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Robson! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Robson certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vieira.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
That has been knocked clear.
Played back in. Nedved.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's chosen to go back. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Neymar. Saliba. And he goes cross-field. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Robson. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Courtois claims comfortably.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Roberto Carlos, approaching the half-hour mark.
Alex Hakimi sends it crossfield.
Roberto Carlos.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Hullet. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hakimi. And Tomori.
Roberto Carlos. Vieira.
Alex Hakimi. Saliba stood up well to him there. Nedved wins the duel this time. Dembele ploughing through the middle. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he get it through? Hakimi receives it in a wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement.